It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Steelers and the Saints under the lights on Thursday night.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. We thank you for joining us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, in his week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one, you never know a preseason game was what we were preparing for. There was a focus and intensity after getting on the field for the first time as a unit in week 1.
You're exactly right, Mike. We had an opportunity to meet with these coaches, and from the way they talked, you would have thought this was week 10 of the regular season. And I think really what it boils down to, this is another great opportunity to have your players play in live, full contact, full competitive against another opponent. You don't get a lot of those opportunities nowadays in practice, and both these coaches want to take advantage of this opportunity here today.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles, and there's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get that to Wilson. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the...
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
There's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Kamara. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Fields now in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That caught Tony Pollard. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Fields from the pistol. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This one is caught by Moreau.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Fields operating out of the pistol. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? More from New Orleans after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. This a design run with Fields. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
2nd down, it's Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steelers offense ready for their 2nd possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Steelers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
Fields going to hang on to this one. The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Fields now to throw on first down. Brought in by Chris Olave. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case,
that one intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's Cameron Johnston now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pistol snap back to Fields. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here we go.
They go play act. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Steelers has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Well, Greg, they were playing with fire. He lost the ball once. This time it is not only fumbled, but returned for a touchdown by the defense.
Yeah, now you're starting to sense a little bit of a trend here, Mike. I mean, twice he's put the ball on the ground. This time leads directly to a defensive touchdown. He has to do a better job. Keep two hands on the ball. Ball security in the pocket. They work on it every single day in quarterback drills. It's gotten away from him today. This is something that defenses are going to continue to attack.
The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. 3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Steelers offense ready to take over once again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to set. Great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Fields. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Fields now on second down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's going to be taken down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now, Fields. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime in this preseason matchup, as we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
The turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop it.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really...
First and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Throwing now from the gun. That one caught by Bub Means. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback.
That is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Steelers' offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's a handoff to Warren. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Levis. This one complete to Melton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They go play action with Levis. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. Going for it all. That is caught! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. This one complete to Washington. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Levis. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Warren. He will have a Steelers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On 2nd down, Warren. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. They'll run the draw with Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas.
And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. EA Sports back. Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is Levis. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On third down, they go with Warren. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to get back to a 1-possession game.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Levis. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll throw out of the gun. He runs with it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. From out of the gun, he'll throw, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He's going to take a shot down the field, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to have a Saints first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
That is caught. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Here we go. First and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his second touchdown tonight. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's second and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. Once again, it's Warren. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drop.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Here we go. This is fourth down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.